Hey Pectus Warriors, it's Byrne from Pectus.com, and I'm about to do something that is probably some of your biggest fears, and it was for me. And I wanted to make a video about this because it's my ultimate goal to help you guys be able to achieve and do what I'm about to do without feeling insecure, with feeling proud and being okay to do it, because it's liberating when you can do this and be happy in who you are. And it's this. Taking off your shirt. Once upon a time, for me, this was something that I could never do, or if I did, I would feel extremely insecure and embarrassed. From 8 to 16, until I joined the gym and started training to build muscle, taking off my shirt was one of the scariest things you could get me to do. I thought people would think I was an alien. I thought people would think, I would always wait for the comments. What's with your chest, man? What's that hole in your chest? I don't know, man. I'm just born like this. It's horrible. And it was my biggest fear to take off my shirt. And I would never do it. I would always be the guy in the rash shirt. I remember going with my friends on a holiday to the beach, and he had like a family and they had cousins, and there was a big group of boys around my age that we were all chilling. It was super hot here in Australia. We were all chilling around the living room after being at the beach. Everyone's topless, and I'm just looking at everyone. They're all just relaxing on the couch, you know what I mean? Like, not in the most flattering place to be topless. And they don't care. They're all confident in their body. And I'm just tapping underwear with my shirt on, just thinking, man, I wish I could be like that. I could never be like that. And that I lived with that for a very, very long time, and it sucked. It really sucked. I remember I was always a competitive swimmer, and so that was the only real occasion that I would take off my shirt, because I don't want to wear a shirt trying to swim a 50-meter freestyle race. I want to try and be fast, so that was always terrifying. I remember standing up at the blocks before you dive in, just thinking, oh my god, everyone's probably looking at my chest, and going like this the whole time until I dive in. Like, it was horrible. I literally have photos of me doing that pose, and yeah. So it was honestly my biggest fear, taking off my shirt. And it's such a horrible way to be. And I've worked with so many clients who won't even take off their shirt, who won't even go on a holiday with their family. One of them was with their brothers for his engagement party, because he was too insecure to take off his shirt and go to a beach holiday. So he didn't go. And it's so sad, and there's so many of you, and that's your goal when you reach out to me, is you want to be able to take off your shirt. It's such a simple thing, but it's so powerful. There's such a powerful message in there if you're not secure enough in who you are, that you won't take that off. And so how we address this, and how I address this, because this is why I do what I do, because when I address that, and now I'm confident that I'd never wear a shirt really, it changed my life, because it gives me confidence and it transcends into other elements of your life. And so that's why I want to help you guys achieve that exact same thing. And how do we do that? You need to start working on yourself, okay? So you need to start exercising, regardless of the severity of your pectus, regardless of anything. You need to start exercising to build muscle, build a lean muscular physique. You're never going to be confident in your body unless you have a lean muscular physique, pectus or not. Then you need to start doing a pectus-specific bodybuilding routine to make that look as least noticeable as possible. You need to address your posture. You need to stand tall. When you take off your shirt, the problem is that a lot of people they're insecure, so they go like this. That makes your pectus look so much worse. Even for me, after I've developed my pectus, it made it look so much worse. If I go so much better, if I go like this, you can really see my pectus again. I wonder why? Because I'm insecure, I'm slouching, got that forward head posture. No one look at me. When you develop your back, you develop your muscles, so it pulls you back. You have a proud chest, your pectus, it's hardly noticeable. Obviously in my case, pectus is more mild. I've also worked with heaps of clients who have even more mild case of pectus, and they're still insecure. It comes in all shapes and sizes, so regardless of the severity of your pectus, training and improving your posture is going to make a big difference. You could also potentially implement the vacuum bell. It's something that I've made videos on, and it's something I recommend for people with moderate cases of pectus. The clients that I've had who've used it in conjunction with my training have seen a great result. So that can actually elevate your chest, and then you do the weight training and the stretches to fix posture and build a lean muscular physique, and then you get confident. But that's what you need to do. You need to make a change, okay? And that's step one to getting to the point where you're happy to take off your shirt. You need to make a change to your physical body, because the reality is if you don't, you're probably never going to get there. The next step is a psychological change. You need to start working on your mindset. You need to start working on having positive thoughts. You need to start working on not caring what other people think as much. You're always going to care a little bit, but when you start to really work on it, and how do you work on this? You just practice it. You put yourself in situations where you're uncomfortable. You take your shirt off, even if you haven't built that dream physique yet. You expose yourself to these things, and through exposure, you will begin to adapt and get used to it, okay? And then eventually you'll soon realize, oh, you know what, people aren't really watching. And when I think they're looking at my chest, they're probably not. And then as you get more jacked, you realize, oh, I think they're looking at my pectus, but actually they're just admiring my muscular physique. And you know, you just got to expose yourself to these things, and you've got to do the work mentally and on your body, okay? And if you don't do the work, you're going to end up how you are now, and you'll never change. And that's not a place any of you want to be who are watching this video, and I know it. So it's time to make a change, okay? I put out so much resources on YouTube for training for Pectus. I have my coaching service, link is in the description. You have so much available to you to make this change. The only thing that's stopping is laziness. It's lack of discipline. It's a victim mindset, so you need to start working on that, okay? It's time to make this change because this is a liberating thing. It is so powerful. If you are interested, as I said before, I do have a coaching service. I would love to meet you and have a video call with you. So links in the description to apply for that, to book that call with me. I hope you do take action and book that call, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.